Plan International delivers early childhood care and development programs designed to promote the care and optimal development of young children from conception to 8 years. This is in cognizance of the growing evidence from around the world, which indicates that high-quality care in the early years lays the foundation and building blocks towards raising healthy, happy, and intelligent children. The programs span various countries in Eastern and Southern Africa. The early childhood programs target disadvantaged young children living in difficult circumstances in communities often characterized by low incomes, high prevalence of child malnutrition and diseases, low parental literacy, among other factors that constrain children's development. Plan International's Community-Led Actions for Children, CLAC's approach, was awarded the Commonwealth Education Good Practice Award, held every 3 years to celebrate and promote new and innovative education projects from across the Commonwealth. The approach aims to ensure vulnerable young children such as those affected by AIDS, children living in poverty, children with disabilities, children in complex settings, and girls achieve well-being indicators and school success beyond what they would otherwise achieve.
My name is Kevin Olot. When I grow up like Baba, I want to be a teacher.
The approach is built on the idea that vulnerable young children have a chance to attain a more secure future if they acquire extra support to A. Grow and learn in caring home environments, B. Are enrolled in school on time, well prepared to cope and keep up with formal school expectations, C. And supported to compete on a more equal footing with more advantaged peers as they progress from one grade to another. The CLAC program starts with community conversations about children's well-being and changes desired if young children are to thrive and succeed in school and later life. Parent groups are then formed to offer a platform for building awareness of timely, comprehensive, and continuous quality early care, as well as strengthening critical caregiving skills.
Mtoto umleavyo ndivyo akwavyo. Unajua ukilea mtoto ukianza malezi mabaya, lazima mtoto atagundua kama yeye ni mbaya. Lakini sasa ukimfundisha vizuri, ukianza msingi wake vizuri na msingi wa masomo, basi utakuwa vizuri.
The parenting groups then combine efforts with other service providers and community leaders to set up play and learning spaces, enroll children, recruit and train community teachers, and develop a business plan to sustain this work. The Early Learning Program aims to serve and make ready for school every child in the year or two before primary school. Community members living in the community are trained to deliver play and learning sessions using locally produced materials and play-based methods of learning. The Early Learning Program is deliberately connected with the neighboring primary schools so that children who complete the Early Learning Program are able to enroll and continue into consequent grades successfully and in time.
In terms of performance, those that pass through the ECCD center are doing better than those that haven't passed through the ECCD center. This can be observed from the way these that have passed through the ECCD center are able to write or recognize, for example, numbers, letters. Those that have not passed through the ECCD center, some of them have to start from the scribbling stage. They do not know how to write numbers or letters.
The connections are strengthened and supported throughout the first 3 grades of primary through activities such as the buddy groups, where older children assist the young preschoolers to become familiar with the first grade classroom. parent workshops to discuss parent roles in preparing their children for entry into primary school. Out-of-school clubs for socialization and tutoring help struggling students in primary school grades 1 to 3. And teacher workshops to exchange learning between preschool and primary school.
We have been empowered like the teachers. We have been empowered through trainings so that even if a teacher was in a school that is untrained or the teacher is in training, the teacher gets more skills through other trainings we get in the program.
Plan works at community, district, regional and national levels to engage and collaborate with varied government and non-government partners in education, health and family and community development to supervise program undertakings, promote sector integration and influence government policy and interests.
The program, I would say, is handy and supporting because it engages the parents to realize that this basic level of education, which is early childhood development, is very key even to the academic excellence that we hope all our children should achieve.
This one has increased child enrollment, particularly in the ECD areas, because there are so many things that are attracting them, like feeding program, like there is provision of school uniforms, there is a payment of school levies for those children who used to stay home under the pretext that they did not have money. So if you now go to our schools, if you look at the enrollment before and the enrollment now, you are going to see there is a step up of the enrollment. And many children are not now left at home, even the orphans, because they are catered for.
When it comes to training, we normally partner with the staffs from the Ministry of Education, the Department of District Center for Early Childhood Education, that is DCESE, to do the trainings, because actually that's their mandate.
They found us to be like-minded. Their scope of work was actually because their work is also taking care of the ECCD program. And then we are also taking care of the ECD program. So basically a number of the works they are implementing, like access, health and nutrition, child protection, those are our core duties as DCESE or as Ministry of Education concerned with the early years of the child. So when we found they were like-minded, there was no need of working differently. We had to come together so that we implement the programs of ECD together.
The parenting groups and early learning centers also generate other beneficial group and community actions, such as savings and loan groups, kitchen gardens, literacy classes, and healthy outreaches such as immunization, health screening, and deworming for young children. The efforts to collaborate with other partners to model good practice, generate evidence on what works in the ECCD programs, continues to aid scale-up beyond communities supported by Plan International.
We know that there are so many stakeholders involved in this sector. It needs a lot of resources to implement early childhood care and development initiatives. So our recommendation would be working in partnership with other agencies, and of course you'll realize that this initiative was only undertaken in a few sub-locations. So we are thinking of scaling it up to a larger area will help in passing this information to a larger mass, which will help in raising the nation.
Pora, pora.